when I was grinding through my 20s, fresh out of college with a bachelor's and then a master's. I thought the game was about hustling harder than everyone else. Degrees in hand, starting LLCs, self-publishing novels, winning essay contests and film festivals, it all felt like I was building something unbreakable. But reality hit different. I was a black solopreneur in tech, battling addictions like marijuana and pills, gambling my way into holes, and dealing with family trauma that left me estranged and rebuilding sobriety one day at a time. Economic exploitation, failed contracts, partners withholding royalties, it was all there, whispering that the system wasn't built for folks like me. That's when LLMs entered the picture. Not as some magic savior, but as a tool I had to wrestle with to make it work for my life. If you're a young black professional, a recent grad staring down student loans and side hustles, or a solopreneur trying to scale without a team, listen up. This isn't hype. This is the real talk on how large language models can relieve your stress, automate the repetitive BS, and help you build something sustainable without the illusions that waste your time and money. First off, forget what the influencers are selling. LLMs like ChatGPT or Claude aren't thinking machines. They're prediction engines. Every response is just the next most likely word or token based on patterns from massive training data. No consciousness, no real understanding, no memory of who you are unless you build it in. I learned this the hard way after dumping hours into explaining my business model, only for the context to vanish when the session reset. Your A-game pitch from yesterday? Gone. For us, who can't afford to repeat ourselves in a world that already demands we prove twice as much, that's not just annoying, it's a barrier. But here's the flip. Once you see it as scalable pattern recognition, not intelligence, you unlock real power. I used LLMs to prototype my AQT Megabot app before I could afford devs. It helped me write specs, test flows, debug logic all for free. As a solopreneur, that meant iterating fast without burning cash. White founders hire teams. I hired iteration. When failure is cheap, it's not fatal. You can automate repetitive tasks like drafting emails, generating content ideas, or even basic market research. Plug in your niche, say, progressive black thought on tech, and let it spit out outlines for blog posts or social media threads. It relieves stress by handling the grunt work, so you focus on strategy and creation. Still, don't sleep on the pitfalls. LLMs hallucinate because they must answer. Silence isn't in their programming. I asked for New Jersey grant deadlines once and got fake programs with confident details. As black builders navigating racial and economic inequalities in tech, we can't afford bad info. Grants, investors, compliancy always verify. And tokens? That's how they think, not words. Unbelievable might cost 3 tokens, jacking up your API bill if you're not careful. Bootstrap smart. Use free tiers, prompt efficiently, and track everything. Prompt engineering. It's not gate-kept magic. You're steering probabilities. Say think step by step to force logical sequences, or role-play as a black solopreneur mentor to get tailored advice. I overcame challenges like prolonged debugging by adapting, shifting to what I could control. LLMs helped me do that in code, but apply it to life. Use them for journaling prompts to process trauma, or scripting affirmations for sobriety. I've shed optimistic versions of myself for pragmatic ones, and tools like this accelerated that transformation. To the successful entrepreneurs listening, this is your cue to mentor, not ignore. We've dealt with power structures that extract and surveil, don't perpetuate that. Share how you use LLMs to scale, automate customer outreach, analyze trends in black-owned businesses, or even simulate investor pitches. Young folks identify with the grind loneliness of building alone, the fear of resentment if you bring kids into an unstable world, the desire for authentic intimacy amid hookups. I get it, I've lived it. But with LLMs, you can track decisions persistently, store contexts in databases, audit responses, build infrastructure around the tool. Meaning comes from self-reflection, from examining consciousness over time. LLMs don't think, but they can help you think clearer. They don't remember, but with the right setup, they support your memory. For us, this is digital sovereignty, leveraging tech to relieve stress, scale businesses, and create generational shifts. Don't abdicate judgment, accelerate it. Verify always, iterate relentlessly, and build systems that serve you. The future isn't smarter AI, it's smarter us. If you're a college grad hustling your first LLC, or solopreneur fighting inequalities, start small. Prompt an LLM for a daily task list tailored to your goals. Watch how it frees you up. And to the OGs, drop knowledge in the comments. Mentoring isn't charity, it's how we all rise. Let's make this tech work for us, not the other way around.